first and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How are you feeling? How was the experience? How was it like for you?
No, honestly, it was amazing. So, GIFM is a festival that is like a competition that takes place every year. This is my 4th time competing.
Okay.
And what I realised is the level of music has just been a lot better every year. So yeah, it's been amazing.
So you've noticed how you've developed and you've
Yeah,
progressed?
for sure. Yeah, and the other musicians too. It's nice to see because obviously you're performing, you're competing against your friends. So it's nice to see how you all like make progress.
We have a little clip of you singing. We're going to watch that now.
Oh.
I want my memories as they were, but now I live remembering her.
Reliving that moment, watching back, how do you see yourself?
No, honestly...
How do you hear yourself?
Well, you get to see like all the hard work that you put into it. So like what you see in the competition is just the product, you know what I mean? So all the work that goes behind it is really what's important. Obviously with the teachers, you've got, for example, I've got different teachers. I've got Christian, who is the main principal of Gampa. Then I've got my one-to-one teacher, which is Jeremy Perez. And you can see like the amount of work that you put into it. It's amazing.
Now, you've been involved in Gampa for a number of years, a positive addition, no doubt, for the community, for our young people. Can you quantify how much you benefited from it? I mean, you talk about that progression yourself, no?
Yeah, 100%. Not only as a musician, but also as a person. Like, you get to learn, like, how to work with different people. It's all about teamwork there, you know what I mean? Like, you can be as talented as you can be, but if you don't get along with people or you don't know how to work in a team, it doesn't really mean anything, especially if you want to go into an industry like this.
So important social skills as
100%,
well. Yeah. And you can see you live that music, you have that passion for music. It's a long journey. You put in a lot of hard work. Do you remember, casting your mind back to childhood, when your first exposure to music, or when that moment when you were first drawn to music? Do you remember that?
Yeah, well, I think every child, when they're growing up, they start to find their own paths. So, like, you can see people that are going to play, like, football, basketball, and mine was music. I was always singing, like, I was always singing in the shower, but I think everyone does. But I didn't take it seriously until I was around, like, 10. I was in middle school and I started in my school choir. My first solo was Campana sobre Campana in the piazza. And since then, then I started getting into music. And obviously I have a musical background from my family. So I started getting into knowing all those different things. And then I joined Gampa at the age of 12.
And now you're only 16 years of age, quite young. What are your plans? Do you plan to formalise your musical education perhaps going forward?
Yeah, for sure. So that's exactly what I want to do. I want to go forward with pursuing musical theatre as a career. Obviously, it's very taboo here in Gibraltar because they say that it's not a proper career. But yeah,
the opportunities are out there as well.
Yeah. I want to go forward with it.
Best of luck